The first property I ever bought was a property in Penang, but it's negatively cash flowing every month. And actually, we recently managed to sell it. We bought it thinking that, then the developer and the agent say, wow, it's going to appreciate in value. Once it's built, TOP, we sell it and we're going to, everybody enjoy our profits and go our separate ways. So that was the idea. Like 1 or 2 years, TOP, we sell it. And 1 or 2 years later, right, thankfully it TOP. There are some projects that never even built finish one. So thankfully it did TOP. But the value had depreciated by then because of the huge premium that they were selling it for, plus the exchange rate. So then we tried to rent it out, right? Our mortgage every month is 6,000 plus ringgit a month. Mortgage. Then if you think about it, how much do you think we want to rent it out for? Of course, as close as possible. But the few hundred, a few thousand overseas investors buying there, everybody trying to rent out at the same time, huge oversupply. And when I ask my Malaysian students, locals, where do you all like to live in? Condo or what? They always tell me no. Locals, we like to stay landed. Nobody want to stay condo. Going back to ordinary properties for ordinary people, right? So you're not going to rent it out to the local who's not going to pay you money to stay in your condo. You've got to try to rent it out to expats, for example, right? So, we struggled for many months, even years. Finally, we managed to get a tenant. Guess how much the tenant paid me in rent? Tenant pay me 1.6k RM per month, which in Sing dollars, 1.6k is how much? A room in a HDB is already close to 1,000, right? So there, this guy is enjoying my 3-bedroom, 1,700 square feet, 20th floor, sea view. The living room and all the bedrooms have sea view, Beautiful property. And basically the reality is I'm subsidizing him to stay there every month, right? So those people, who are listening and have negatively cash flowing properties, the harsh reality is that's what you're doing. You're subsidizing your tenant to enjoy the lifestyle of that property there. So very, very painful lesson. We tried to sell it even at a 40% loss. For years, nobody wanted to buy. Right? And I think, so many hundreds of units, right? Every year, maybe some years, 0 units transacted. Some years, maybe 1 or 2 units transacted. And finally, this year, we managed to sell it at a huge loss. And guess how much I make from the property? I have to top up $50,000 Sing just to close the transaction because the loan is way more than what I'm selling the property at. Right? But I'm actually really glad because then I don't have to have that liability of together with my partners, right? Nothing against them. They're really nice people, right? But they're also getting on in age, right? And it's quite scary that, we own the property in our own names. We didn't think carefully then going into a joint venture with strangers. I was very lucky to get very good partners. Thankfully, they're very cooperative. But for us, we see it as, some people say, hey, education, why should I, pay somebody to learn about property? Education is expensive. I always tell them, try ignorance. It's way more expensive.